let's not talk about that. Hi, I'm Aristo Sham, winner of the 2025 Cliburn International Piano Competition, 1996. Traveling and learning languages, I would say. I'm always exploring and dipping my toes into different languages. Right now I'm doing Hebrew because it's a nice brain exercise. There are many happy moments in my life. I mean, winning the Van Cliburn is one of them for sure. Probably the weirdest noises that I love have to do with transportation, like trains or subways or planes. I hate the feeling of being out of control or not being able to control something when it is perfectly possible. People for sure, because things sort of come and go and happen or not, but people will be the ones who make your life rich. Actually, because I was already performing and playing a lot of piano as a child, my dream was in another direction. I wanted to be an architect. I actually do. I mean, a lot of pianists get this question, oh, is your typing speed fast, blah, 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 and I hate that it actually is. It depends on the moment. It could be about music that I'm working on or playing, or these weeks, actually, when I get a moment alone, it's just reflecting on what's been happening in my life and career recently, and I mean, I'm incredibly moved. Like, sometimes, like, thinking about it, like, almost brings me to tears. Recently I've been making this seafood pasta with white wine and za'atar and herbs. So I would probably make that. Actually, nothing. I often say that I don't regret anything. I think all the different obstacles or mistakes that I've made in my life all add up eventually and makes us more interesting and compelling and richer as people. Honestly, I would say everyone. I think there's always something to learn from every person that I come into contact with, so I try to be inspired by everything that's around me. I think the public thinks I'm a serious person, which I'm not. I think, well, of course I'm a serious person when it comes to what I do, but I'm actually mostly fun and nonsense. I would say I push myself pretty hard. Like, I don't compromise on what I'm able to do. Like, if I can do something, I really go 300% for it. Well, first of all, I don't see my life and career as succeeded. I think it's always a work in progress. I have worked extremely hard over the past few decades. Everything adds up together, and I don't see myself as having succeeded, but I am happy to be on this ride. I guess travel and spending time with friends and planning travel. Also, I mean, a glass of wine doesn't hurt either. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just trying to think of some that occurred early. I think, like a lot of people, maybe Chopin's second piano sonata. Well, at the moment, I would probably say the recordings from the Cliburn competition, which I just won last week. Probably in particular the Mendelssohn and Brahms concertos. Stage fright is not a good word for it, I think, because it's not fright, but it's I like to think of it as stage focus, which we try our best to convert adrenaline into. But of course, for something like the Cliburn competition, at some points I was for sure, I would not say frightened, but nervous. Nervous seems too simple a word for what I was feeling. I remember when I got off the stage after playing the Hammer-Clavier Sonata in the second round, and the backstage mom very kindly asked, "Oh, how are you doing? How are you feeling?" I'm like, this is bad for my blood pressure. The future of classical music is looking better and brighter than ever, I think. The level of achievement and talent in music making is, I think, getting better and better. And I hate this narrative that, oh, we had like the best things like 50 years ago, 100 years ago. I mean, if we're cherry picking things from the past, of course we have great things in the past, and there's so much to learn from, of course, but we're comparing over 100 years of recorded history to the present moment, and I don't think that's fair. After I won the Cliburn competition, Hong Kong and China have responded so overwhelmingly and positively, and I'm really happy to be an ambassador for classical music there, and attracting more audiences and people to take part in listening to music, which I think gives so much to our lives.